Back now to the breaking news that we brought you at the top of this hour, and that is a child has been injured. We are working to gather more information, but this is the Grand Park area, and all of the police activity appears to focus on this school bus, which you can see. We do have Eric Avanier, who has just arrived at the scene. Caleb Yager is there as well. Eric, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Actually, we are at the corner of Division Street and MLK Jr. Boulevard. And this, as you can see, this is where the crime scene is taking place. As you just alluded to, whatever happened appears to have happened on this bus, because this is the bus that is taped off. This is the bus where there is obviously detectives and crime scene investigators on that bus, obviously securing evidence. Now, here's what we know so far. Roughly a little more than 45 minutes ago, a child, we don't have the exact age, was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. When we got here, so far we are hearing that this may have been an injury involving a knife, so there may have been some sort of altercation on this bus. Go ahead and follow me. We're going to walk around this right here. Again, this is the bus where all of this has taken place. Again, this is at the corner of Division and MLK. We have obviously JSO is out here. We've got the school district police. They are out here as well. Jacksonville police said that they won't be doing a briefing on this. However, they will at some point send out a news release. Now, as you can see, this butts up to the Easy Food Stop right here. This is where we've seen some parents coming up here to pick up their children. We just moments ago also saw another bus. We believe the remaining children were put on that bus, and I guess they're headed to school. But at this location, this is where we saw some parents who were coming up here to pick up their children. Obviously, some of those parents were visibly upset, and you can understand so. But again, all of this is still under investigation, and this investigation is in its preliminary stages. Reporting live from the Grand Park area, Eric Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.
Eric, stay with me here as we're gathering this information, and I'm just talking out loud here. You've been doing this a long time, me as well. So this happened, I'm guessing, around 9. I'm trying to figure out with the kids on this school bus, because, you know, school starts for high school kids at around 7:30. You have middle school students who go to school at around 9, you know, and this is kind of when this happened. Do we know, and you may not know this because we are literally working the phones right now in the newsroom. Do we know anything about how many kids were on this bus, where these kids were going, what age they are, anything like that?
So far, we do not know what school they were going to. We don't have their ages, but I can tell you from what I have seen out here when I first rolled up here, especially in this parking lot, I saw what appeared to be little children. So I don't think that what's involved here is going to involve children who are of high school age. They were more so little children. But again, I'll take you back here again. Again, this is where it all went down. And you know what's really interesting about all of this too, you know, you talk about that kid being able to get to the hospital in time. The fact that the fire station, there is a JFRD station just, I would say, about 5 blocks down Division Street. So obviously they were able to get here very quickly. Even though this is a busy thoroughfare, they were able to get here very quickly and get that kid to the hospital. Most likely that kid is now at the Wolfson Children's Hospital, because Wolfson Children's Hospital, they specialize in dealing with pediatric patients. And again, from what we have been told, this child has suffered a life-threatening injury possibly on the bus. And I say the bus because, again, if we swing the camera back in this direction, you'll see that this is what has been taped off. This is the epicenter of the investigation. You see a detective or an officer getting on that bus. We have seen members of the Jacksonville JSO crime scene unit get on that bus. They're taking photos. They're gathering evidence. And look, as we speak, there is a bit of evidence coming off that bus right now. This is a crime scene technician. What is in that bag, I'm assuming, would be deemed as evidence. And of course, that bag is going to go to the detectives there. And at some point, that will all be processed. So again, we are in the beginning stages of this investigation. At some point, we're going to get more information. Again, reporting live from the Grand Park area, Eric Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.
Eric, one more. just stay with me here, okay? Because a lot of people want to know what's going on. You know, you're our police beat reporter, essentially. You described a little bit about the officers that are on the scene. Very frequently, as you know, when there is a situation involving life-threatening injuries, you know, homicide will be called out, not because someone has died, but because, you know, that potential is there. Can you describe, you mentioned Duval County School Police, JSO. What have you seen in terms of any homicide detectives, any sergeants who have shown up there?
Okay, so far I have not seen. There could be a detective out here. You know, I mean, obviously there's a gentleman right there who is a police officer or a law enforcement officer. He's in plain clothes, so that might be one of the detectives out here. But I can confirm that so far what I see is, again, the Duval County School District Police and obviously JSO who are out here at the scene.
Eric, thank you. We appreciate you. Please hang tight there, you and Caleb as well. We are just going to take a minute to just take a very short break here as we continue to make calls to find out exactly what happened to what appears to have been a student who has life-threatening injuries, either occurred on the school bus or near the school bus, since that school bus is the center of attention at this point of the police investigation. This happening within the last 45 minutes to an hour in the Grand Park area. We will be right back as we continue to gather more on this breaking news. Stay with us.